You're in for a special treat on this month's episode of Brunswick Biz, only on ATMC TV, Channel 3. I'm your host, Kat Newton. On this month's episode, we visit with Beach Fun Rentals, Captain Pete's Seafood Marketplace, Planet Fun, and Sunset River Marketplace. Follow us as we connect Brunswick County, one business at a time. Left, right. Diana, I don't think we're getting anywhere. What do you say we head inside and call it a day?
I'm with you.
Now, if you're a local or a tourist, this is a great business to be aware of. We're here with Diana at Beach Fun Rentals in Holden Beach. Thanks so much for letting us come out and take a look at your business.
You're welcome.
It seems like you have a lot going on here, so this is really great, and this idea is so unique. So I really wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. But let's first tell our viewers a little bit about the history, how this got started and why you took over recently.
Well, Beach Fun Rentals has been here for 10 years in this location. My husband and I bought the business in January. We live just up the street, and it was an opportunity for me to have my own business close to home, no commute, and actually bring my dogs with me to work as well.
Yeah. Now, we met Darla earlier. She is so precious, and you bring her to work every day?
Not every day, but she loves to come.
Okay, well, that is so wonderful. Now, let's just first start out. You have so many things offered here. Can you tell us what all you have to offer?
We rent beach chairs, umbrellas, kayaks, bicycles. We have linens, towels. We have cribs, pack and plays. High chairs. We have just about everything that nobody wants to put in their car to make the drive down to Holden Beach.
Okay, so you have pretty much everything that people will need to come while they're on vacation. Okay, so if people do come down here, is there a way to book beforehand, or when they get here do they have to come and reserve everything?
They can go on our website, which is beachfunrentals.com, and they can place their whole order on the website. We do not charge anybody's card until after everything has been delivered. So usually we have a big push on Saturdays when the season is in full swing to deliver everything out to people, and then the following Saturday everything's picked back up, cleaned, and then re-delivered to the next group of visitors.
Okay, so now do they come here to pick things up, or will you be able to take things to them?
We do delivery and pickup at no charge.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's a perfect way, because I'm sure people are crowded and their cars are packed up. And
well, it's hard to get a kayak if you're driving a sedan or a surfboard, or so yes, we do that service for no charge.
Now, speaking of kayaks, I saw tons of kayaks outside. If someone is new to kayaking but they really want to get involved with the kayaks, is there an instruction?
We don't do instruction, but the kayaks are sit on top. They're ocean kayaks. You can use them in the ocean and the waterway, but they flip over. You can flip them right back up. They don't sink. We provide seats, paddles, and life jackets, and we emphasize that people should wear their life jacket when they're out in their kayak.
Okay. Now, I also saw that you had a wheelchair for the beach. That's something that you probably don't get to see everywhere. Is that something people can rent?
They can rent it. They're in high demand, unfortunately.
Right.
But it's something that's hard to find in this area. And the ones that we have are stainless steel, the big fat tires. They are very easy to push on the beach, but they're hard to find in this area for a rental item.
Now, with everything that you have to offer, is there a certain requirement for time, whether it's a minimum or maximum time limit?
No, we can pretty much accommodate whatever anybody wants, but our prices are geared towards a 24-hour rental, a 3-day rental, or weekly rental. We do offer bike rentals for 2 hours, which a lot of people take advantage of.
Okay, and I saw there were 2 seated bikes out there. That's pretty fun. Do a lot of people get those?
They do. They do.
Yeah.
We actually had friends for dinner the other night, and we came down and got them after dinner. And
oh, how
it
fun!
was fun. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Now, for the bath cloths and towels and sheets, is there a minimum or maximum time for those?
No, those go out. The charge is the same whether they rent them for the day or they rent them for the week. All our laundry is done in-house, so everything is brought here and washed and repackaged for delivery.
So when they're finished with everything, they don't have to wash everything and get it all ready for you. You actually just pick it up and wash it for everyone.
Right.
That's a really unique service, so that's definitely helps you stand out. So that's really great. Now, we're standing behind all these T-shirts, and I know you said something about starting your own line. Can you tell us a little bit about your T-shirts and what you're starting?
Sure. The retail business here has only been, this will be the third year that there's actually been retail in the store. The T-shirts, we try to offer something that you won't find at one of the larger stores.
Right.
The T-shirt lines that we're doing is based after our boxer, Darla. And so we just have different art that we're going to work on over the summer to have a design that you would only be able to find in Beach Fun Rentals.
Wow, these are so great and so fun. So what plans for the future do you have for Beach Fun Rentals?
We would like to increase the retail items, again, sticking to unique things that people won't find in other stores. We have a woman who's an art teacher in the area to do some hand-painted chairs. We have another gentleman who does photography, and we have another woman who does greeting cards, and those will all be unique to our store.
Can you tell us where you are located, your store hours, and a contact phone number?
Sure. We're on the island of Holden Beach. When you come over the bridge, if you make a right, we're the first business on the right-hand side. It's hard to miss us with all the bikes in the parking lot and the kayak standing up. During the season, once Memorial Day hits, we'll be here 7 days a week from 9 to 5. Our phone number is 842-9600. And people can walk in and rent. They can call beforehand. You can just make your order over the phone and we'll deliver it. You don't have to come to place your order here at the store. We can even do it over the phone. Oh,
that's very convenient. Great. Now, if you said you are closed in the winter months, is that correct?
Yes, we're open from April 1st to November 1st.
Okay.
There's somebody here every day for a portion. We have shorter hours in the light seasons. But if anybody wants something when we aren't here, we always have my cell phone number on the recording so that people can call if they need something and they've found the facility actually closed.
Right. So if they came down for Thanksgiving or a trip during the Christmas time, they'll be able to come and rent things here.
Absolutely.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out here. You have a wonderful and unique business going on, so we were really excited to tell our viewers all about it.
Thank you.
Now, if you want something like this, you better be a good fisherman or come out to Captain Pete's at Holden Beach. If you're a seafood lover, I'm at the place where you want to be. I'm here at Captain Pete's with Travis, and we're in Holden Beach. Travis, what a great business you have going here.
Well, thank you. It's been in the family for 32 years now.
Well, that is great. Now, that is the first question I wanted to know. Is there a Captain Pete?
Yes, he's my father-in-law. He's been retired now for about 10 years.
Oh, okay. And so you took over running this business?
Correct.
Okay. Now, let's just first start out. What all do you offer? I mean, I'm sure there's so many different types of seafood.
We offer all types of fresh seafood, local shrimp, crabs, clams, fish. We also offer seafood from around the world, like snow crab, salmon, and different types of fish like that.
Okay, now who all catches this fish?
Well,
I guess everything, really.
Right. Well, for our local stuff, we have about 30 or 40 different fishermen who at various times will bring us in their catch and sell to us. And then, of course, for the, the basically imported stuff, I mean, we get it from distributors from around the world.
Okay, so do you ever go out and catch anything, or do you only get...
No, there's only so many hours in the day, and I have to spend it in there.
Right. Now, is it true that seafood is seasonal?
Yes, very much so.
So tell us a little bit, since we're coming into the summer months, what's fresh right now?
Well, right now, mostly all of our fish are fresh. We're getting live crabs and clams. The shrimp, however, have not started coming in yet.
Okay.
The shrimp we're selling are shrimp that's been put up and frozen for this time of year. They'll start about the end of this month to the first of next month, getting them up out of the Pamlico Sound area and bring them down. Our local shrimp here, they generally don't start until about the second week of June.
Okay, so but everything is very, very fresh.
Correct.
Okay.
If it's been frozen, we'll tell you.
Well, this sounds so wonderful. I'm sure it's delicious. Now, if someone is either new to seafood or if they just want to try kind of a different way of cooking it, could you give them tips?
We have we've cooked it all different ways, and we'll be happy to help anybody learn how to cook it. It's very simple to do, and then we have all the different condiments and spices and cooking things you need to go with it.
Okay, and they can get those here.
Yep.
Great. Now, what else do you offer? I saw some merchandise in there. You have T-shirts and stuff?
Yeah, we have T-shirts, and we have a little bit of novelty items, related to the ocean and the sea and everything. But mostly seafood is our bread and butter.
Okay. Now, I have a question. I don't know if it's a wives' tale or not, but I heard that you're only supposed to eat oysters in the R months. Is that true?
Not as long as I've been in the business, and oyster season from here goes from October the 15th till March the 15th.
Oh, okay.
So you miss September and April, which have ours in them.
Oh, okay. So that might not be so true.
Right.
Now, once someone brings in the seafood, is it available? Do people need to call you and ask if you have something, or can they run in here?
They can give us a call and find out what we've got before they make the trip down, and we're happy to take an order and have it ready for them, or they can just walk in and we fix it for them right then.
Right. Well, that's very convenient for them. Now, you're also connected to a restaurant and that you provide seafood to. Can they eat there?
Yes, ma'am. The seafood restaurant. Now, he deals with a lot of the same fishermen I do. I don't provide him with the seafood because just because of the demand, I'm not able to keep up with him and what we do. But he does serve fresh local seafood as much as possible, and then has a lot of stuff that's brought in also.
Okay, so you have a lot of different fishermen, is that right?
Well, they're not really our fishermen per se. They're just commercial fishermen who bring us their fish to sell.
Okay.
You know, they have the option of going other places, but they bring them to us.
Oh, well, that's great. So y'all have a good connection with them, and they. Well, that's really great. Now, if people do go out to fish, could they always call you? And I mean, if they're really going out for deep sea fishing, do you kind of accept?
Well, no, you have to have a commercial license to be able to sell fish commercially. Okay. And if you don't have one of those, it's almost impossible to get. Right.
Oh, okay. Now, your fishermen, they go out in the sea, or do they stay around?
Most of the fishermen that I deal with stay inland. The offshore fish are controlled by a different federal agency instead of the North Carolina agency, and it's a whole different ball game, and not many people down here have that license.
Oh, okay. So that's very particular in that. Now, if people were to come get seafood, do you see that something's asked for more than others?
Well, yes. You know, we have favorites. Flounder, of course, is a favorite. Scallop and shrimp are staples. Groupers, very staple. And then, you know, during the season, like right now, soft shell crabs are coming in.
Oh,
and a lot of people love those.
Right.
But like I said, generally flounder, shrimp, and scallops are about the staple.
Okay. Now, do you have a favorite way to cook those?
Just as long as it's cooked and set in front of me, basically.
Well, that's great. I know I loved steamed things. Now, you have oysters as well?
Correct. Well, this time of year, no, because oyster season's over.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Right. So it just finished. Okay. Now, is there anything else that you guys see coming in the future that you want to add?
No, just hopefully it's going to be a great tourist season this year. Hopefully the economy is going to pick up and people's going to come down and enjoy the beach.
Now, have you seen that affect your business at all with the economy?
Oh, yes. Gas prices have really made the weekends a lot slower than they were last year.
Oh, really? Okay.
People, you know, can't afford to come down, like from Charlotte or whatever. It costs them $100 extra or so just to come down. So.
That's true.
And times are a little bit tighter right now.
Right. Well, hopefully things start picking up. Now, I do have one more question. My favorite seafood is shrimp, and I know they come with heads on them. And do you ever dehead them?
Now, our shrimp that we sell, the majority of the time, are headless.
Oh,
They're just what they call the tails, and then we do provide the service where we can peel and devein them for you. It's an extra charge. If somebody's wanting to fry them or put them in a sauce, something like that.
Now, let's tell our viewers how they can get out here, where you're located, and how they can get in contact with you.
Okay, we're located under the bridge on Holdings Beach. Our phone number is 842-6675. And also we have a Facebook page, Captain Pete's Seafood Market. You can go there. I usually do updates daily on what we'll be getting in and our hours and things like that. Well,
we have learned so much, and we're really excited to see how your season goes. And thank you so much for letting us come out.
Thank you.
your luck at Planet Fun. We're sitting down with Brian McCall here at Planet Fun in Shiloh. Brian, what a fun business to run.
No, it's exciting. We certainly come to work every day, have a lot of fun with what we do, and enjoy people and bringing them in to entertain them.
Well, this seems so fun, and there's so much to do. So first off, I want to start off, we're here in front of the bowling alleys. So how many bowling alleys do you have?
We have 32 lanes and...
lanes.
Yeah. And we also have 4 miniature Highway 66, Route 66 around the corner for the smaller kids that have bumpers and a little smaller ball.
Right.
But we have bumpers that come up automatically here with the software and the scoring, and ramps for handicap, and a little bit for everybody.
Right.
So no matter what age or what level of skill, you can roll the ball down, have some fun hitting pins and scoring.
Yeah. Now, if someone comes in, is there a limit to how many lanes they can have?
No, you know, reservations we recommend if you have a large group, but typically with 32 lanes we have availability, and we have some leagues that bowl around the evenings, but usually you can get in, get a lane, and have some fun.
Right. Now, I see some disco lights and some black lights. This could get a little fun. Do y'all have special events on the weekend?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday night we do a cosmic bowl, and through the summer we also do cosmic bowling every night. The lights go down, the black lights come on, and the lanes light up, and the sound and light show takes off, and creates a nice kind of a rock and roll atmosphere where everybody has a little fun, and got foggers, and just a real neat experience, and a little bit more excitement in bowling.
Right, I bet this is so fun to come out to. Now, have you ever seen anyone get a perfect score?
Yeah, we've had several 300 shot here. Some of our league bowlers, Stewart Champion, Terry Decker, there's been a handful of guys that bowl with us. Willie Keefe, 72-year-old gentleman, bowled a 300 last year. So that's quite an achievement to throw 12 great shots in a row to get a 300. But
so you do have leagues here.
Oh, absolutely. We're built around leagues in the summer, and then we'll start back in the fall and September, and have several league bowlers, probably 600-700 league bowlers that bowl with us throughout the season. It's a real staple in your business because they come in, they eat, they bowl, and they play with you, and you can count on them for week in, week out traffic.
How fun. Now, you just mentioned eating. I know there is a little snack bar here, but you also have a restaurant in the bowling alley.
Yeah, we have a full-service 130-seat sit-down restaurant that offers crab legs, filet mignon, to burgers and pizzas and appetizers, salads. A real diverse menu, kind of casual dining, got a nice atmosphere with the TVs, and we do line dancing in there. They're playing cards in there this morning, so a lot of different activities going on in the restaurant, but certainly able to do catering and banquets and events of that nature as well. We've done several things outside of Planet Fun and Stars Grill, as well as just catering to our own parties and events that we partake in here on site. Okay,
so you do cater. Now, if someone would like your catering business, would they just call you, or would they come in here and try and meet with someone?
Either way, they can call the facility and certainly coordinate that through our food and beverage director, and we do a lot of things on site with the party rooms and meeting space that we have, but we also go off site if need be, so they can just give us a call. We've got a wide range of menu, from buffets to selections, from $8 to $25, so it just depends on what your taste.
What a great service to provide. That's really wonderful. Now, when I came in, I saw a sign that kids eat free on Tuesdays. Is that true?
Yeah, that's every Tuesday. We do kids eat free, and they also get a $5 game card. So it's great for families to come out and enjoy a little meal and then a little fun time. And our schedule through the week, we do call it Monday Madness, and from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you can buy an unlimited game card for $10. And that's very popular, and we have a good turnout on Monday afternoons because of the value that's there. Then Tuesdays, kids eat free. Wednesdays, 2 can dine for $19.99. And then Thursday, we do a college night from 8 to 11 for $10. And then Friday is our all-you-can-eat crab legs and filet, and always a lot of specials going on. So be sure to check out our website, planetfuncenter.com, and you'll be able to see a lot of the different events. And
so now you have a huge arcade out there that I saw. Is there any limitations to that, or do people just go in and could spend however many quarters they want?
Yeah, actually we're on a card system. We're quarterless here, so we're paperless and kind of a green movement, and everything's wirelessly remote to your card. So as you play and swipe your card, the points that you win go to your card for the redemption arcade. And there's about 75 arcade games, a couple bowling, billiard tables, air hockey tables. We've got a 9-hole blacklight miniature golf course as well that's indoor. And there's a big bounce house inflatable that's got a little jumping and a slide. So
well, that is wonderful.
A little bit for everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure people didn't even know. I had no idea there was so many things here. Now you also have laser tag too.
Yeah, laser tags, besides bowling, is probably our best attraction in the building.
Okay, I would think so.
We're the only laser tag facility in Brunswick County, and it's a 2-story arena with 22 players at a time can go in. Very interactive, black-lit, smoke, lasers, a real neat experience.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And about a 20-minute game. We give you a little briefing, a little vesting time, and then we send you in the arena for 15 minutes of fun. So,
fun. Now, is there an age limit? Do you have to be a certain age to go in there?
No, we try to just put the groups in age appropriate, so we wouldn't put children in with adults and try to regulate it that way. But as long as we can get the pack on, they're usually about 5 to 6-year-old is about the youngest that go in the arena. But we've had them up to probably 75 and 80-year-olds playing.
Oh
so
my goodness,
it's a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, well, this is great. I'm sure our viewers are going to want to come out here. Can you tell us where you're located and how they can get in contact with you, or just the arena in general? Yeah,
we're located off 17 Bypass, right beside Lowe's Home Improvement. It's 349 Whiteville Road. You can call us. It's 910-755-2386, which is 755-FUN. Too Fun, so that's how we branded our phone number. But we're open, I guess, Monday through Saturday from 11 in the morning until usually at least 11 at night. On the weekends, we're open till 1 or 2, depending on the business levels. But we're open 365 days a year, and there's always something here to take in, to recreate, have some fun.
There's something for everyone.
Bring your family, and again, a lot of schools, a lot of groups, a lot of churches. We do some Christian lock-ins about every other month. We have those kind of set on a schedule where we lock the kids in, let them play all night, and bring their sleeping bags. And another neat little venue that we can accommodate large groups and churches and outings for.
Absolutely. Well, that is so wonderful. Well, Brian, thank you so much for letting us come out here. This looks so fun, and our viewers are definitely going to want to come out here and take a look around.
No, that's great. We look forward to having them. It's a great place to recreate and enjoy your family and friends, and we'd like to come see you at Planet Fun and Stars Grill, and look forward to your visit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here at Sunset River Marketplace in Calabash with Jenny Lasser, owner and operator of this art gallery. Jenny, this is like a giant display case. It is so wonderful, so many different art pieces.
It is. We've got art from across the states of North Carolina and South Carolina. All of our artists are residents of one of the 2 Carolinas.
Okay. So you do have local artists in here? We do.
We have a lot of artists from the Brunswick County area, but we also have from down around the Grand Strand all the way up to Wilmington, and then west of here across both states of the 2 Carolinas, even into the mountains.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. But if someone came who was not in North Carolina or South Carolina, do you accept those, or is it?
Typically not, because the concept of the gallery was, when we started it, was to be a showcase for those people who do reside in the 2 Carolinas. At the time we started, there really wasn't another venue that was of any significance to showcase the work of the local artists, and there are a lot of local folks here. A lot of people have moved into the area from other states and other places, but nevertheless they're here, so they needed a place to have to show their work.
So their art. Well, that's just wonderful, and what a great concept to really get our economy going in the art industry. So now, what made you get involved or start this art business?
Well, a few years ago, in 2002, we were looking for a place to. I have a background in art, and we had sold a business. We wanted to do something else, kind of a semi-retirement business, but and this building was available and had a magnificent layout, so we were very fortunate to be able to find this, and it started what we thought was sort of small, and we had enough interest that it came about pretty quickly. We had lots of folks who were interested in showing here, but then we also started getting interest in people wanting to have classes and wanting art classes and things, so it sort of was a dream of mine, but it developed a little bit in more detail than I expected it to.
Oh, okay. Now, I heard you mention that you have a background in art. Do you paint or do pottery yourself?
I do a little bit of painting and a little bit of pottery, but I don't have much time for either thing. I love both. I love the pottery studio came about here because I wanted to do pottery, so I brought my kiln here to start with, and that's how that started.
Okay. Now, I also heard you mention something about classes. You offer classes for the public.
We do. We have pottery classes and we have painting in most every medium. We've got pastel, watercolor, oils, acrylic. We have workshops on occasion. We have other classes that are relating to, for instance, a journaling class and things that are specific to a particular craft from time to time. So they're very specialized, maybe 1 or 2 day classes.
Okay. Now, is there a certain age limit?
No, there's no age limit for the adult classes, but we do have a summer children's program. So that runs for 8 weeks starting this 3rd week in June this year. And it runs for 8 weeks into the 2nd week of August. And for that, the children need to be between 6 and 13.
Okay.
And that's taught by one of the local art teachers in one of the elementary schools, Teresa Ryder, and she's a very good instructor, and the children love her. Oh. It's a good program because it's something somebody can bring their visiting their grandchild or nieces or nephews or someone who happens to be visiting, and they are able to just have that one day to keep something to occupy.
Right.
And the children they do one lesson and they're done and have something to take home with them.
That's wonderful. That sounds like a great thing for the kids and to get them going, and especially if just in the art, just to get them started with their creativity. So let's talk a little bit about your pieces here. I mean, you have everything from jewelries to paintings on the wall. I mean, we have everything. What do you offer?
Well, we've got the paintings are in every medium that you can think of, really. Acrylic, pastel, oil, watercolor, mixed media, collage, almost everything that you can think of. We have some abstracts, we have realism, we have just impressionism, everything. Then we've got lots of pottery. We have a great selection of pottery, and we have blown glass, we have turned wood, we have great jewelry. Everything is, one of a kind, and everything is unique. So it's a wonderful place to buy a gift for somebody, and price ranges for every price range. So it's a great place for wedding gifts and home gifts for hostesses. So it's just not only about buying art per se, but there are so many other things that we have available.
I saw a sign for custom framing. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We have a full-service framing department, and our framer is Lou Aliata. He's got 40-some years of experience, and he can frame anything, just about anything that anybody has that they might think of. We do a lot of course, ordinary type work, but he also is very good for framing family mementos and making up shadow boxes with collections of things that you might have had in your family, medals and pieces of your grandmother's lace or different things of that nature. And if somebody's got a particular piece of needlework or any kind of cross stitch or anything of that nature that they are looking to have done, he does a great job with that. So he's very multifaceted in what he can do. We have we have an enormous selection of moldings and things that people can select from.
So y'all offer a lot of things here, and it makes it so unique that the artwork in here is from our locals. So that's wonderful. Now, if someone wants to come out here and just take a look around or even come to buy some art, can you tell our viewers where you're located and your phone number?
We are at 10283 Beach Drive in Calabash, which is on 179, right at the state line, which is the main street going through Calabash. Our website is sunsetrivermarketplace.com. Phone number, we can be reached at 575-5999.
Can we find you on Facebook as well?
I'm on Facebook if you search Sunset River Marketplace.
Okay, well, great. Well, Jenny, thank you so much for letting us come out here. We had a great time looking at everything, and it's very unique. I'm sure everyone's going to want to come out here and take a look around.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this month's episode of Brunswick Biz. I'm your host, Kat Newton. If you have any questions or would like to see a business on our show, give us a call at 755-1770. We'll catch you next time when we connect Brunswick County one business at a time.